Hello friends. So it's news time, 26th of Feb 2021 and just like yesterday मैंने आज भी कुछ पॉइंट्स हैं जो मुझे लगा कि आप लोगों के साथ शेयर करने चाहिए. सो जो सबसे बड़ी न्यूज़ अभी की आ रही है वो ये है कि SBI स्टेट बैंक ऑफ इंडिया, वैसे स्टेट बैंक ऑफ इंडिया के काफ़ी सारे दूसरी कंपनीज़ हैं जो अभी मार्केट में लिस्टेड हैं, जैसे कि SBI कार्ड्स, SBI बैंक itself. Now SBI is planning to bring the mutual fund company SBI Mutual Fund into markets, and very soon SBI Mutual Fund will bring its IPO to NSE and BSE. And the total valuation, if we talk about of this company as of this moment, is somewhere around $7 billion, and company plans to raise around $1 billion from the IPO that it will bring. So it's a big one. एक बहुत बड़ी कंपनी है, लार्ज कैप तो क्या है, इसको तो वेरी लार्ज कैप कहें तो ज़्यादा बेटर होगा. अभी इफ़ आई टॉक अबाउट द asset management companies, the AMC companies, the market leader that we all know is HDFC Life, or HDFC Asset Management Company that you may call it. Somewhere around, if I talk about its average, it's ranging around 2500 to 2700 these days. So this company will have its first big competitor now. The second news. So कल जैसे कि हमने अभी मार्केट में यही न्यूज़ चल रही है कि US मार्केट्स में क्या चल रहा है. सो आई वॉज ऑल्सो वेरी क्यूरियस टू नो दैट आज US मार्केट्स कैसा खुलेगा. So yes, the data is just in front of my screen. So if I talk about DOW Jones, the US market, it opened at 31,401. Around 10:30, it went all the way down, and if I have to check the levels, it went all the way down to 30,951. And again it started recovering, and if I talk about the current situation, it is at 31,171, and the time is 13:20, 1:20 in Eastern Standard Time. So this is the current situation of DOW Jones market, and I also hope to see it recovering because that's where we rely also on our NSE and BSE. So this is for the US markets. And now coming to the next, that whatever happened today, what should be our next move and what exactly we should be doing. So अगर आप मेरा सजेशन मान के चलेंगे, या अगर आपको मेरा ये सजेशन सही लगता है कि इस मोमेंट पे इफ़ योर पोर्टफोलियो, अगर आपके पोर्टफोलियो में किसी भी तरीके का लार्ज कैप कंपनी या किसी भी तरीके की ब्लू चिप कंपनीज़ हैं जो हमारे NSE BSE को ड्राइव करती हैं. फॉर एन एग्जाम्पल, आई टेक सम एग्जाम्पल, आई एम नॉट कोटिंग देम एज अ रिकमेंडेशन. So like Reliance Industries, TCS, Infosys, Kotak Mahindra Bank, HDFC Bank, HDFC AMC itself. So if you are holding these sort of shares which are market giants, then you do not need to worry. It is the good time. It is one of the best time where you can either hold what you have, और या तो इस टाइम पे आप इन अच्छे स्टॉक्स में बाय कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि जब मार्केट वापस से अपना मोमेंटम गेन करेगा देन यही वो स्टॉक्स हैं जो सबसे ज़्यादा तेज़ भागने वाले हैं ऊपर. दिस इज़ हाउ मार्केट वर्क्स, एंड द बेस्ट कंपनीज व्हेन मनी comes back in NSE and BSE, these will be the first preference of any institutional investors, and वो सबसे पहले अपना पैसा इन्हीं कंपनीज में डालेंगे, then only any like mid cap or any small cap companies. Now in between this discussion, I was going through one share in the stock market, and it is related to banks, the PSU bank. Now in this scenario, you can take it as a recommendation, and I'll tell you that ये recommendation मैं आपको क्यों दे रहा हूँ. So I have picked up one stock which is Bank of Baroda, BOB. To my analysis, you should take exit from this stock. Not because of the recent news that it will be thrown out of the Nifty 50 after March 31st. That is there. Yes, it will lose a hell lot of amount of money that usually came from mutual fund. And this happens that there are few mutual funds who only and only invest in Nifty 50 stock. So if the stock is out of Nifty 50, that leverage, that benefit, that stock will lose also. So that is something that very recently it has happened. But when as an investor, I am checking its financials and the return it has given. So I would like to give you some data based on which I am recommending you this. That if I talk about 3 years return of this bank, so it is at minus 40.59%, and if I talk about 5 years return, it is at 35.62% in negative. And if I talk about the people who are holding this stock from the last 10 years, so 2010 we are talking, or 2011 I'm talking, the return from that time is minus 50.71%. So I'm not talking about anything regarding the day on day trading. I don't do that, so I won't recommend you anything of that sort. However, if I talk about from an investment perspective, that if you are actually planning that I should put my money in this and have some good returns, then I don't see that you should be staying with this stock at this moment. If you are at a positive position, and if you think that yes, it is the time, I would back that decision up, and you should take exit from Bank of Baroda. It is not worth it. So that's for the bank one that I have picked up. Now talking about the current GSEC yield number. So that was the major reason, as we discussed in my previous video. So the current GSEC value is 1.54%. So that is the current US GSEC bond yield value. Now there is a news coming from the telecom sector, and telecom sector, as we all know, that for the year of 2020, Bharti Airtel was given the best network award, and they have actually regained a lot of customers back. If I talk about Vodafone, I don't really see, because they have already they have lost a hell lot of customer, around 30 lakh customers, and there are analysts in the market who are speculating that in the upcoming years also they will lose more customer. So we have two market leaders right now if we talk about telecom industry, which is Reliance Jio and Bharti Airtel. Now the news is coming from Reliance Jio that Reliance Jio for 2021 ये एक ऑफर निकालने वाले हैं जिसमें ये एक जियो फोन, अनलिमिटेड डेटा, वॉइस कॉल एंड whatever you can think of will start giving for 1499 for 2 years. Now ये प्लान इसलिए लाया जा रहा है क्योंकि रिलायंस जियो टारगेट करना चाहता है इंडिया में 30 करोड़ लोगों को जो आज भी 2021 में भी एक फीचर फ़ोन यूज़ करते हैं और उसमें 2G नेटवर्क का इस्तेमाल करते हैं. सो this is a very big offer, and very soon in 2021 they will be rolling this out. So you should keep a very close watch on the RIL shares also. Talking about the Railtel IPO that was listed today only. So first of all, congratulations to every shareholder who got the IPO allotment, because despite the bloodbath, the falling market today, this IPO opened, and the entire, if I talk about the margin that this IPO gave on the first day, was 33% over its issue price. So congratulations to everyone there, whosoever is proudly holding this stock right now. Now talking about the last point which I have in my kitty, that is the GST meeting for the subsidy or the tax, the GST tax meeting for the battery industries, the companies who prepare, who manufacture batteries. So I have a list of the market leaders in this. One would be Excite Batteries, one is Amara Raja Batteries, and the third would be Tata Chemicals. So yes, very soon in the month of March, there will be a GST meeting which will be held, एंड गवर्नमेंट करंटली अभी प्लान कर रही है कि जो भी मैन्युफैक्चरर बैटरीज बनाता है गाड़ियों की, उनको बैटरीज के ऊपर रिबेट दी जाए, जीएसटी की टैक्सेस की रिबेट दी जाए, बिकॉज जैसा कि हमने लास्ट वीडियो या लास्ट न्यूज़ वाली वीडियो में भी कवर किया था कि एक ईवी गाड़ी की जो टोटल लागत होती है उसका 60 to 70% उसकी बैटरीज में ही जाता है. सो अभी गवर्नमेंट का सबसे पहला एम यही रहेगा कि जो भी कंपनीज गाड़ी की बैटरीज बनाती हैं उनको सबसे ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा पुश किया जाए ताकि वो एक अफोर्डेबल रेट पे गाड़ियाँ इंडियन मार्केट्स में ला पाए और हम और आप जैसे बायर उन्हें खरीद पाए. सो दैट्स इट फॉर टुडे गाइज, एंड आशा करता हूँ आपको इन सारी इनमें से जो भी मैंने कहा आपको कहीं ना कहीं हेल्प करेगा आगे जाके. सो इफ़ अगर ये वीडियो आपको अच्छा लगा हो तो आई रिक्वेस्ट यू टू सब्सक्राइब टू दिस चैनल, लाइक दिस वीडियो एंड कमेंट डाउन बिलो to whatever you think that I should be putting on this channel or any sort of improvement that you think I must bring in near future. Thank you.